bills.
Oh my God.
What?
Holy cow.
That's
Interest
insane.
rate after.
Oh my gosh.
That's like 2 or 3 car payments just for 1 month.
That's insane. That total is just insane.
It is.
We might as well be taking $1,000 and flushing it down the toilet a year.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to Redesigning Destiny with TJ and Leanne.
Hey guys. So, have you ever wondered, like, when you pay your credit cards, where your money's going? I think I know where my money's going. And after you have a bunch of credit card companies attempting to give you a credit card, they spend so much money. I wonder how much they all spend on just junk mail.
So, we have faced reality. We, back in July, were ready to pay off a debt, and we started looking at interest rates, and be like, it really was an eye-opener to us, like how much we were paying in interest rates. And then so we took a handful of bills and was like, okay, let's just take 4 or 5 bills and just see, just this year, how much we've paid in interest rate. And it was mind-blowing to us. We were like, we might as well just take our money and throw it down the toilet, because that's exactly what we're doing.
So when you're looking at the bill, it says only the minimum payment. If you only pay the minimum payment, it will take you 11 years to pay off
Which
the
is
$2,000 bill.
Kind of where our mindset was a few years ago. Like, oh, let's just get by with the minimum payments.
So if you're really going to truly pay your minimum payment plus your interest rate should be your minimum payment. That's to keep you
level. Now, one thing about this bill is that we would always be doing our budget and we're like, oh, it's supposed to be lower this month, and it was actually higher. And that also got us curious, like, what's the interest rate? What is causing our entire balance to increase when we know we just paid off our minimum payment? So that was like another eye-opener for us.
Yeah. They give you other options and other ways out. If you pay this amount, then you'll be done in 3 years. But, I mean, who really wants to do that? Not us.
Yeah.
So I really believe the new system that we have set in place where we're snowballing our debt and we're paying off bills, it's really benefiting us a whole lot. And probably the most important thing that we're now starting to really take a look at, and we started in July? So we started in July looking at our interest rates and realizing we need to start looking at what we're actually losing money on.
Yeah.
So we kind of calculated a couple of totals for how much we would have been paying, or we were paying, or we paid already in the past on interest alone. So
yeah, and it was like 2 credit cards and 2 of our vehicles. And to us, that was like, we're not even all the way done we're not even till December yet, and so that's even just going to increase. And then thinking back last year, whenever we had more debt than we already do right now, because we've decreased our debt significantly. But just like over the years, we just kind of like got sick to our stomachs basically about like how much interest we've been paying over the years, just because we've been paying the minimum payments. So that's really made us want to go ahead and just pay off our debt faster. We have some good news. We have paid off another credit card. We paid it off in August, so we're super excited about that. And that was our highest interest credit card. So we were super excited about that. And
no more bill.
We also, if everything goes according to plan, next month, which will actually September, this month, we will have paid off my car. So this is very, very exciting.
Another bill.
And then that leaves us to snowball towards our last credit card. And as we see things, it probably won't be paid off till early next year, but it's still really exciting for us because we're, just being intense and intentional about our lifestyle and our finances. And we really just wanted to bring awareness to this topic that I feel like people feel like they're getting by or doing well just by paying their minimum payments. And of course you're going to have those people who say, oh, but I pay more than my minimum payment, which is great. We highly encourage that. In fact, we encourage you to get out of debt completely. But for those of you who are just skimming by, blowing your money unnecessarily, just like be intentional about your life, be intentional about your finances, and just get rid of the debt and be aware of, you know, how much you're paying an interest rate, because that's actually killer for your finances, and it's just not being a good steward of your money overall.
Yeah, you should be taking that dollar and looking at it and going, is this gonna make me happy right now, or is this gonna make me happy in the future?
Yeah.
So.
And it is hard. It's definitely hard whenever you see all your friends going out or, you know, doing stuff you'd like to do. Like tonight, I definitely wanted to go out to dinner, but, you know, we're sacrificing and cooking at home, which is great.
That's right.
But yeah, you got to remind yourself what you're doing it for. So, which means we paid off another debt last month, which was August, for a credit card, and then now this month we're paying off, you know, my car. So we're really excited.
Yep, drive around a free car.
Yeah. Anything else?
Oh yeah, one more thing. One really good tip. When you get done with a bill, don't let it sit there. Don't just pay the bill off and go, yeah, I got a zero balance, and let it sit there, because if you're not using your credit card on a regular basis, it's going to start counting against you. So I just really want to challenge y'all to look at your bill closely, look at the fine print, read what it talks about when it tells you you're going to take 11 years to pay something that's $2,000, and after 11 years is done, you end up paying $5,000, which is ridiculous. It's like, hey, I want a piece of bubble gum, but it's going to cost you $17, you know, and
For a stick of
6
gum.
months later to pay it off.
Yeah.
So get rid of your bills and don't let them send any more junk, because they're going to try, because they love to send you junk mail to try and get you back into the borrowed money scheme. So.
Yeah. So we highly encourage you guys to take a look at your bills when they come in, see how much interest that you've paid to date this September, as far as just this year alone, as far as like all of your debt combined, and just really let that sink in.
Yeah,
like,
and leave us some comments below and let us know what if you happen to catch an interest rate that you didn't realize you actually had.
Yeah.
So.
Because that happened with us with this card that we
Yep.
just paid off this past month. It was actually our highest interest rate. We thought it was lower. We actually thought it was like 10% lower than what it really was.
Yeah, when we started looking in July at our interest rates, it was like an eye-opener, and that eye-opener led us to changing our decisions on Snowball, and which led us to paying off the item that was really costing us more than we should.
Yeah, it was kind of setting us back in our progress.
Yeah.
So we're really glad we went ahead and were able to do that.
And now we have a bigger snowball and more money left over to go towards something else.
Yeah, so. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and leave your comments below. We'd love to hear from you guys what things you guys are learning as far as your debt-free journey progress. Bye.
Bye. Get rid of those bills.